YouTube, how's everybody doing today? It is your good old friend Harley Day Rider, or also known, AKA, as they say, your good friend HDR. Out here once again on the lovely 2011 Harley Electroglide Classic. And today I decided to take a little ride out into, this is the Raccoon Creek Park. We've been out here before. And still working, obviously, if you haven't noticed on the camera. This is still the Sena 10C recording this video today. But I also have a little interesting treat throughout this video, I hope, if this works for you, that I'm piecing together. I want to add just a little slightly more finesse to the videos, and I actually think I found a way to do that. You know, let's not even call it finesse. Let's call it a little bit more personal gain to my videos for you. Another guy riding the park. How you doing, bud? You gotta love the wave, huh? It's like people do not go to motorcycle school. You don't wave like this. This is not a motorcycle wave, right? But you know what? I guess as long as they acknowledge you, I guess it's alright. Today our topic, and you know I'm not normally the topic kind of guy, but it's actually, we're going to talk a little bit about why you decided, I guess, or why you do, or what's your reasoning behind even riding motorcycles. And I know this topic was brought up in the past, but I want to let you guys, the viewers on these comments, actually post here and answer that question. I think for me, you know, the whole thing is how they talk about freedom, right? Oh, it's all about the freedom. Yeah, I think that's a part of it, where, you know, you can jump on the bike, and I watch a ton, and I told you guys before, and girls out there, I watch a ton of prison shows, and on those prison shows, I watch, and I never know, this could be a good or bad idea, but I watch a ton of prison shows, and on those prison shows, you know, those people are confined, right? So they don't have the freedoms that we have. They've given up their freedoms for one reason or another. And you know, it's nice that we have the freedoms where we can walk out, jump on the motorcycle, and you know, take it for a little spin. I think that's a huge bonus. And that's the freedom that we get riding a motorcycle, right? Now, you can get that same freedom in your car, I'm sure. You know, I've never been on this little loop here. It's just a little picnic area down in here at Raccoon State Park. I was actually looking for a nice little place to do this, but I don't know. You know, you never want to freak people out. No. Pretty sunny right there. Of course the light's probably good. Let's just go down here a little bit. Right here is good. So I would guess that's one of the reasons for riding motorcycles, right? We have the freedoms to be out here in nature, jump on your bike, you know, whenever you want to do that, and to actually ride. And I think that's a great thing to be able to do that. You know, once you have those liberties taken away from you, such as I mentioned, prisoners, you're not able to do that any longer. So that's one reason I guess I ride is the freedom. I think the other reason I ride is for the sheer thrill of riding. Um, think about that. The thrill of riding, when you're going around bends, you're laying that bike in and out of the bends. I think that is amazing in itself. Gives you that feel of the thrill. So that's another reason why I ride. For the folks out there that ride because they're saving money, they think they're saving, I don't know what money you're saving from a car. I mean, granted, our insurance is a lot cheaper than an automobile for the year. Tires are probably double the price. Oil changes, double or triple the price. Yeah, you're saving some in gasoline, I guess, because on that trip we took 2,300 miles and we used, like $140 or $135 in gas. That is a reason. And I think that's one of the reasons Mrs. HDR likes to, has adapted to traveling with me on the motorcycle now, because it's a great fuel economy to take a long trip, and we know this. Even though you could get rained on, and that's part of it. So it's interesting here seeing these people drive by, and I'm sitting here talking to myself. If you notice, I still have I have my hammer on. I have my helmet on, and the reason is because the video that you're hearing is coming from the Senna 10C, and I'm filming this with the GoPro actually set out in the yard here. So hold on, I can show you that. There you go. So I got a lot of editing to do on this video. So the GoPro is actually filming me, but I'm going to dub the audio in from the 10C. So I guess that's the main reasons I ride. It's funny at times when you listen to people, oh my God, you ride a motorcycle, you can get killed. Yeah, and I was a paramedic for a long time, and I've seen people get killed at work accidents. You go to work. There was a lady recently, believe it or not, was a clerk, in a hospital waiting room where she registered people here locally. A car hit and drove through the building, I guess on accident, but she died at work. So should nobody ever be an office clerk again because you might die? Is there inheritable risks of driving a motorcycle or riding a motorcycle? Sure, we all know the risks. But that's a big part of it, but that's the thrill of it. So, all right. So with that said, we're going to pick this back up. I know you guys like to see me riding too, and I think that's an important part of motor vlogging is the motor part of it. But just thought I would touch base with you a little bit like this, just as something more of a personal touch. And we're going to go ahead and get back on the road, and we'll pick this back up. So yeah, riding a motorcycle is, the thrill of the lean angles. You get that wind in your hair. How do you really think about that? I get the wind blowing through my hair. I got a helmet on. It's not happening, folks. But I'm taking my daughter out. You've met my daughter in a couple videos last year. I just happen to have a vacation week, and she is off on Thursday. So I told her, I said, you know what, I'll bring a helmet, I'll pick you up at your house, and we're going to take a ride. Probably up to the spillway at Conneaut in Erie, or Pymatuming, I'm sorry, in Erie. And she loves the ride. She loves the thrill of the ride. She said the smells are just so much more invigorating, right? You heard Mrs. HDR talk about in our videos before about the smells and how nice it is to be closer to nature. Speaking about Mrs. HDR, I told her this morning, I said, you know what, I can't find anybody to ride with anymore. As much of a motovlogger loner that I am, because a lot of motovloggers will tell you, we usually ride alone. That's usually why we got into this hobby, because it gives us somebody, you folks, to ride along with and to talk to. But it's getting harder and harder for me personally to find people to ride with. Now I do have, as I said, my buddy Jim. We've been, talking more and more. We have a very similar interest in motorcycles and the hobby. Hey, it's some guy, some girl backpacking. And, when he's able to get out, I'll go and hook up with him and we'll take a nice 200-mile ride for a day. Now, he does ride a lot, but it's getting harder for me to find people to ride with, especially people with Sennas, because I want to do a dual vlog now with this 10C, and well, can't do it. Anyway, getting off topic. But sometimes people buy motorcycles to tell people, I have a Harley, or I have a motorcycle. Ooh, that's cool. You don't ride it, but you have one. Or I have a Honda Goldwing. It's a 2015, and I got 110 miles on it. Well, again, who gives a rat's butt? Seriously. They don't have the thrill for riding. I think that's it. You have to have the thrill. I used to come home from work, jump on my bike, and take off riding. Like if I had a rainy day in the morning and it was nice in the afternoon, I'd come home and come out here and take a ride. Because I have the thrill to ride. So yeah, that's it for the topic. I know this video got a little bit long there. So what do you do, or why do you ride a motorcycle? I'd like to hear from you to sound off here in the comments below. And let me know why you ride a motorcycle. Or why you even got into riding. And I'm sure if you're watching this, I know you're not a person. Oh, and I got one more thing to say, but you're not a person, I guarantee it, that bought a motorcycle and you do not ride it. You're watching this because you want to get out and ride right after you're done watching this video. The last thing is, thank you so much to all my subscribers out there. If you've been watching, we just crest 2,000 subscribers, and thank you so much for subscribing. It's important when you watch these videos, if you are a subscriber, to click the like button, because it moves it up in the search ratings on YouTube, and then more and more people can find us, Harley Day Rider, and my adventures. Alright folks, have a great day today. I'm out here just enjoying this lovely weather. Beautiful scenery here at Raccoon State Park. Harley Day Rider's going to be down and out. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. And comment below. Very important. Once again, Harley Day Rider's going to be down and out in a lovely Raccoon State Park. Bye-bye for now.